Things are changing. I've done YouTube now for nearly 11 years. And when I first started out, I had two goals for what I wanted to do. I wanted to build a community, a loyal community that watched me for me and enjoyed watching the stuff that I was producing. I also did have the ambition to meet people, to meet the people that watched, to make friends and enjoy doing what I was doing. And when I was younger, I did. I enjoyed everything that I did. I would wake up 9 in the morning. I would turn on my computer, turn on my Xbox, I'd start filming and I'd make videos with my friends at the time. We'd have a blast. We'd film sometimes 10, 11 at night, just making video after video after video. And I didn't edit them. I put them raw because it was raw. It was good. It's not good in today's standards, but it captured what I was as a creator. It captured my joy for what I was doing and the fun and entertainment that me and my friends had. But I also grew to not enjoy doing the filming and enjoy making the videos, and that kind of led up to lockdown and to COVID. Just before COVID, me and Thomas got quite close and we were filming Among Us videos together. It was the rise of Among Us, the peak of it. We went into lockdown and I pitched the idea of starting a creators only SMP Impact. We invited a few people, a few friends, different people that we knew that created content that we'd met, and we made it. And we had season 1. It was the worst season out of them all by far, but it was fun, and it was the first time since I had stopped making content many years ago that I actually enjoyed the art of creating something again. Now at this point I was streaming on Twitch and I was getting the feel and the vibe for what live creation felt like, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and we continued that on for many seasons and I enjoyed them all. Towards the end they got a bit stressful, but it inspired me to create the content again. Somewhere along the way I started to lose a bit more of why I was doing it. I was creating content to create content, to grow. I always had the goal of building a community around me as a person, and I like to think I've done that. Every one of you that's watching this, I like to assume are watching this because it's me. So you guys are part of that community that I've tried to build. But I was trying to grow, and I was trying to grow a community faster and faster, and I didn't like it. I lost the passion that kept me going, the passion that drove me to succeed. I lost it, and eventually it caught up to me, and we had the massive downfall where I just stepped back and I let go. And as you know, I did spiral, and I made a video about that. I didn't go into much detail, but I did make a video and I covered a kind of what was happening. And in that video I told you that I wanted to get back to making content that I enjoyed, and that's still true. Obviously now I'm reigniting my spark and reigniting my passion with Osmium SMP. There'll be a link in the description to the Discord for Osmium SMP if you want to keep up to date on that. It's still very much a big thing that I'm working on. I'm just not being as public with it at the moment. But during this time, I think another reason why I'm making this video, because I've started to realize how different things are now. I was talking to Pancake, and the gist of the conversation was more like, this server, Osmium, is most likely going to be a lot of people's last server, last creator server at least. Because we're getting older, we're growing up, we're getting jobs, we're moving on to the next chapters in our lives. A lot of us don't have the time to throw into things what we used to, and I certainly agree with that. As you may know, I was getting back into streaming up until the death of my bird. I do plan to continue streaming on Twitch, whilst also making the videos that matter to me more here. Things are changing, maybe for the better, maybe not. Part of life is the growing and the not knowing what is going to be next, and that's exciting to me. I'm excited for what the next chapter is going to hold. I'm excited to also hopefully continue to build the community that I started building and not lose sight of who I am. I want to continue to build something to hopefully inspire you guys to look forward to what's next and what is coming. The next chapter is coming, and it's going to be different to the last, but that's exciting, and I look forward to reading the chapter as it's released.